mask, yellow mask. We're going to talk about the mount, and we're going to start by discussing how to maintain the position. So this will be a multi-part discussion. In this first discussion, we're going to begin by understanding the grapevine. There's actually two different subtypes of the grapevine, and I'll just sort of introduce what I'm talking about here so we've got the lingo down. When most people think about the grapevine, they think about this position here, sort of like where I'm low on his ankles, like this. We're going to call this the low grapevine, because I'm low down here. And then the other type of grapevine would be if I was up here high on the back of his hamstrings, closer to his butt. So this would be a high grapevine, and this would be a low grapevine. All right, so what is the problem with the low grapevine? Why would you ever even need to switch to the other one? Because that's the one everybody sort of uses. Put a lot of torque on the guy's knees and stuff like that. It seems like a really good stabilizing position, and it is, and it's excellent. But its primary use is to defeat the bump, and it is a liability when the guy starts to do certain types of elbow escapes. So I'll show you what I mean here. So if the yellow mask is mounted on me, he's got the low grapevine on me here, and he's going to do nothing but just sort of try to maintain this position. Okay, so if you're doing one of these escapes, there's a kick out here, and I want to come to this side, the elbow escape. So he's got the grapevines on me here. Okay, so I'm going to kick out, and then I'm going to sort of double up on this side over here, so it's looking for his heel, finding the foot here, and then I can use my feet, sort of like hands, sort of start to feed this thing into this position here, and working out. So if he does nothing, and he just sort of lets me hang out in this position, you know what I mean? I'm gonna be right with the elbow escape. So is the low grapevine crap? Is it no good? No, it's outstanding for defeating the bump. So when the yellow mask tries to bump, let's say he's going to bump me to this direction first. You go ahead and maintain the bump. This hip here, this is going to be high, right? So I'm going to turn my hip down into that, and I'm going to give him stretch here with the low grapevine, and it kills a lot of that pressure. So I go the other way, here, right? It really makes it hard to go the other way. Like I'm in no danger at all. I'm staying really relaxed, So it is optimized for defeating the bump. So what do I do when I'm here and he starts to initiate elbow escape? So he starts to initiate elbow escape. He's kicking out. So then, as soon as I feel that, I just come here to the high grapevine. So now, yellow mask try to elbow escape here. Very difficult, right? So now let's turn around here, and I want to show. We'll be sideways. So a trick, an important detail on how to use the high grapevine is that I keep my soles of my feet together like that, sort of like a pyramid, but I don't keep the whole apparatus rigid. I'm very relaxed, and I allow my knee to flex, but I keep my hip pressure solid. So we're here, this side here, they starts to push, go ahead and start to push on the knee, it's fine. I let the knee bend, it's no problem. Here, I just keep the hip. You're not going anywhere. So, but, if I would try to stay really rigid here, start to push, it starts to pop everything open and starts to work. So, you have to relax and allow your knee to open like this. Keep your feet together and keep the downward hip pressure. All right, so as a review here. Okay, so I'm here, yellow mask's bridge. Okay, here, the bridge again, here. He starts to do the elbow escape, he starts to counter out of the hooks. I come here like this. Alright, flexing. Alright, now the yellow mask gets frustrated with this. He starts to go back to the bump, back to the low grapevine. Alright, so they're used. They both have a job. They have a strength and a weakness. So, grapevining down at the ankles, great for stopping the bump. Not so good for stopping the elbow escape. The more proximal location, the high grapevine, is going to be tremendous for stopping the elbow escape as long as you remember to stay loose, but not so good for escaping the bump, defending the bump.